Welcome to the first episode of Jellybean Joystick Jamboree. which will be 10, all are also named Jude, and this is my dad, and we're going to get in some great stuff. And at every end of the episodes, we will be eating one of these Bean Boozleds, which
risky business.
Our risky business, because
I don't know if you guys have ever had these.
It could either be a really good flavor or it could be really bad flavor.
I know. We got like old bandage, liver and onions,
yes,
rotten egg, barf, booger. I mean, if you haven't had these before, I've had one of the nasty ones and immediately wanted to throw up. Not gonna lie. But the good ones are good. So we'll figure out who gets what at the end.
Well,
but what's some of our topics for today?
Well, we only have one.
One main one? Okay.
Yep. That is games today and the games back in the day.
Back in the day. What do you define as back in the day?
Your
I feel like you're taking shots at me.
Yes.
Yeah, so when I was your age, or are we saying like from my earliest memories?
Yes. All of that.
All of it? All of it.
All of it. Okay.
That sounds good.
Okay, so...
And I'm sure we all can relate and share some of our stuff. I'm old enough to have experienced most of the games that were available to everybody, so I'm not so much pinball, but Nintendo and on, anyway.
Yeah.
So what do you got?
Do you think that all games should be on all consoles? Meaning, like, should all games be on all the same consoles?
I mean, it depends on the game, right? But I think that everyone should have access to the same games across every platform, so that, you know, because people favor different things. For instance, I like Xbox over PlayStation because of the controller.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, it's like
and
the joystick.
I'm just used to it and accustomed to it. So I wish I had the access to all the games that I would have online or in PlayStation and, you know, even Nintendo, whatever. Like, I would totally play Mario on Xbox.
You can. There are some out there, but there's not, like, there's newer ones. It's just, like, the pack. But
there's limited releases. Like, I know it's gotten a lot better over the years, and you probably didn't get to understand this when I was younger, but, like, certain platforms carried certain games, and that was the only way you could play them. So, like, Halo was only on Xbox.
And probably PC, because Microsoft
I mean, at some point, they were maybe on PC. I don't recall it being.
I feel like
because
Microsoft made both.
They did. I understand that, but then PlayStation had some
God of
specific
War, Spider-Man,
games that were unique to them only. That were
Helldivers.
There's a lot, actually. We could probably look up a list.
Yeah, we probably could.
But we can do that in a little bit. So anyway, I think everyone should have access to any platform they want, all the games. But there's going to be some games that don't really move over well, I guess, if you will. Like, there's only one virtual reality game, and that's when you're on the VR. You can't move VR over to, you know what I mean?
Well, you kind of can. Like, that's what they did with Rec Room.
What, they moved it over to console?
Yeah, they did, actually.
I don't understand.
And it's on all platforms, actually.
So there's just different variations, you mean?
Yeah, but you still can play cross-platform.
Cross-platform. Yeah, I think that's and a lot of places have gone that way because they realized instead of, like, keeping their audience so small, broadening that audience has really opened up the amount of money they can take in. And I think at this point, some of those games like Fortnite, what was the other one that was similar to it? What is that?
Not League of Legends.
Not League of Legends, yeah.
Apex Legends.
Apex Legends?
I think I'm calling it right. Hold up.
Look it up. Anyway, when those games started going to that pay-as-you-go, but it's free almost kind of vibe.
Yeah, Apex Legends.
So once they did that, though, they changed the game. Like, now it's like they want every platform. They can all play together, and they realize they can make a ton of money.
Yeah.
Ton of money. I'd like to know how much Fortnite makes. We can get into that. Should we get into that?
Yeah,
I think we should look it up, dude.
Honestly, though.
Like, okay. I think they changed the game. That to me, that was one of the game changers of almost like when the Xbox and PlayStation came out. That really changed the game for gaming because it just really took a step up.
Honestly, though, people these days when they play video games, they play very good and they like slide and all this stuff. But like back in your day, like they played realistically.
So and this is just per Google, so I mean anyone can Google this. Epic Games, and they says Epic Games keeps the daily income details close to their chest, but various reports and analysis suggest that Fortnite makes around $1.8 million per day across all platforms, and that is every single day. That's pretty good.
Apparently.
That's not bad. That's what?
That's almost $20 billion US.
$1 billion. What do you mean? Is that what it's valued at?
Yeah. So like $5 billion in 2021, $5.1 billion in 2020.
That's crazy.
$3.7 billion in 2019.
So it lost money.
And then 5.4. No, I'm going down the.
Oh, you're going backwards.
Yeah, and then 5.4 billion in 2018, and then this website right here it says $20 billion. So I don't know about that because they're a whole different.
That's crazy.
And says, apparently, in 2024, I'm just reading this off Google.
I see it. Mm-hmm.
In 2024, it makes $5.7 billion.
So, yeah, that's unreal. That's not like any other game. Like, I mean, Halo franchise may, like, be like that. But that took, since I was a child, to get to this point where Halo is a thing. So, that always has really... I always found it very interesting that people really keep games close to their heart, like really get into it, and even if they're not like overly nerdy about it, people still have like a certain place in their heart for a game. For instance, everybody loves Mario, to an extent. Like, mommy, right?
Yeah.
She'll come down and actually play Mario.
She will.
And it's like, okay, well, here's a 36-year-old woman still gaming, which nowadays, since we're part of that millennial and, Gen X age group, like, we grew up with technology like being provided to us, and we watched it grow. Like, early 90s, there was not as much technology.
Yeah.
We had a Windows 95.
And in 2001, the worst virus. I think it was 2001 or 2002.
Dude, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Bonsai Buddy, if you don't know what that is, it was a little assistant because electronic, like that stuff, like PC and websites were new. So somebody made Bonsai Buddy, a purple monkey who would come and like on your screen through a branch, and he'd do like I can sing, I can talk, I can tell jokes. But he actually was a spyware, and he would like what you did, he would add those, like he would do ads depending on you. So yeah, he's ad.
I vaguely remember this.
Here, let me see if you know this little guy. Hold up,
I vaguely remember it.
Look at this little guy. Look at this little.
It happened in 2001.
I think 2001 or 2002.
So, I mean, again, we had limited access to computers. Well,
this guy, Dad. It's Purple Monkey.
Yeah, dude, I feel like I remember him.
He'd be around. Look, I can talk, I email, I browse, I laugh, I tell facts, I schedule.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do remember that.
He was a virus, though, too.
Oh, whatever.
1999 is when he was released.
Huh.
So it was around the time.
Yeah, but that is like nothing in comparison to what we have
these days
today. Yeah, both of our phones, like this whole setup is absolutely listening to us, and like unless you get like a VPN, your own individual VPN and stuff, like you're not securing your network and your data here.
Apparently, Siri listens to you. That's why she kind of talks to you randomly.
Huh?
Apparently, yeah. Like she'll just say random, and you well, I don't even say, "Hey Siri," because Siri's listening to you.
Well, yeah. No, so about games again. So I thought it was interesting though because, again, circling back to mommy liking Mario, and like I said, I think it's broad, and there's a broad audience that likes certain big name games, and Mario is obviously a certain one that's timeless at this point because like they've just always produced a game almost every year. Halo for me is very important. I'll always love Halo. I always, no matter how they go and what their next storyline may ever be, I will still play it.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy it. And then I got into what other games I felt like that.
Fallout. Do you like Fallout?
Fallout was okay. I played the Dragon Age games and
Baldur's
Elder
Gate,
Scrolls.
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. We're just starting to hit the tip of the iceberg there.
I just made a video recently, so
It's
go
just
check that
getting
out.
hard. It's getting hard to find time to play. You got plenty of time to do it.
Honestly,
I don't have the time as much.
Yeah, it's a very strategic game, but
It is.
my
It
games
is.
that have a place in my heart is Minecraft, because that was the first video game I ever played, and it's always gonna.
Well, let me ask
be
you
in my
this.
heart.
Let me ask you this.
And Mortal Kombat. And
Let me ask you this.
Halo.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat's been a time, like not timeless, but I've played. It's been around a while. It's been out a long time, actually. What is your favorite type of game?
Shooter.
It is shooter, first person, not third person.
Doesn't really matter. It just has to be good. See, honestly, again,
What makes it good to you? You say it has to be good, but what makes it good to you?
graphics, storyline, accurate guns.
How can
accurate
you say
weapons.
graphics when you said you like Minecraft?
Because Minecraft.
Bro, that's not even
the
graphics.
reason-
That's
the
like
reason-
16-bit, bro.
The reason why I said Minecraft is because it's always gonna have a place in my heart. 'Cause it was
Bruh,
the first video game.
You doing
And the
too much.
The nostalgic on that back then, playing that with like
That's not nostalgia. That's old. It's a new
2000
game.
2011.
Okay, so
that I grew up that in my childhood.
2000.
That's my childhood.
Is that when it came out? Is what you're saying?
I'm pretty sure. Hey Siri,
But look, listen.
when did Minecraft come out?
That's in 2011. We were given way better games,
Yeah. Hey Siri,
way better graphics.
when did Minecraft come out?
Minecraft was published the 18th of November, 2011.
Yeah. Okay. You're right. Doesn't change the fact that their graphics could have been better, and I'm not sure why they made them like that. Maybe it was to like desensitize. Like it would be geared towards kids. So when they were killing zombies, it wasn't gory. It was you're just hitting blocks. Like you could tell it was fake. So maybe that's why that was like why they did it. So that
it's a survival
more of
game,
a kid game. Yeah, it's a
But
survival game.
honestly, but shooters like Call of Duty, Battlefield stinks, but I don't really like Battlefield. I'd rather play Call of Duty all day.
I've played them all. I just play every one of them.
Halo, it's a good one. Fallout, it's a good one. I've been playing a little bit of that lately. The Finals, which is like a newer game that came out last year. It's actually really fun. More futuristic game. Then we have Shatterline.
Shadowline.
Not Shatterlion. Shatterline. It's a game where
Never heard this
these
one.
like glass aliens called glass heads. You have to say that carefully. But they are like these glass monsters, and there's tons of different ones, and there's guards, and they come to this like alien weird planet that you're on, and you have to fight them off, and there's an online, so there's no campaign, it's like an expedition.
A group expedition?
Yeah, it's
though?
like, yeah, and
You
it's
fight
online.
to work together?
Yeah, it's online. And there's
there a certain amount of people,
multiplayer.
though?
Yeah, it's
Like,
like
you-
5
Okay.
people, I think. Oh, no, actually, I think it's 3. Or it's 3 to 5 players. And then there's a multiplayer where you can go against other people. And there's ranked play. So, yeah. What do you think about people who play video games these days? Like, what do you think of, like, how good they are and they don't play, like, how you would play, like, realistically?
No, I mean that's not even when I know I like to try to play in a realistic manner, but that's not the way the game can be played, and it should be played. I should say it can be played however the person wants to play it. So if I'm playing in campaign, I do try to play the game realistically, like how you would act it out. I'm like embodying, envisioning myself as that character because that's what you do to immerse yourself into the game. Like it makes you. That's the interesting part. It's like I'm in my own writing my own destiny of this movie, and I'm fighting through this movie to get to the next storyline, to the next plot. And that's how I always try to explain. A good game feels more like a book and like a fun journey through a movie that you have control over. That you're like writing yourself through the movie, like especially those games that like have what Baldur's Gate does, and the ones Mass Effect did, Elder Scrolls did, where you get to like pick your path a little bit. You have conversations with people. It changes the way people react to you by how you answer other people, right? So like,
There's a car revving if you don't hear
apparently. Anyway, yeah, there's plenty of times and or different ways that the game can play out, and I like that. That's what I think is important about it, though. Anyway, what was your original question? I feel like I digressed off of it.
Oh, the original question was, like, what do you think that like people can make games off AI? Do you think that's fair?
Wait, what are you saying? Oh, yeah, you changed questions on me. I was talking about the last question. So what's this question?
What do you think of people? They can just go to ChatGPT or like AI and ask them to make.
We're not there yet. It'll happen. I mean,
because I've seen people do it. Like you can not like the full game, but like certain game codes.
You might be able to get certain codes out.
Certain codes, but so, like, how do you think of that though?
I think there's a lot packed into that one thing, and I'll try to stay topical on this because I want to look up this before I don't want to misreference this in a way, but give me 1 second. So, who was he talking to? So, okay, Brian Romiley and Jordan Peterson had a podcast together. And if you guys don't know, I mean, maybe I'm not worried about if you know Jordan Peterson, but if you don't know Brian has worked heavily in the AI field. He worked with creating ChatGPT. He was one of the first people to get an AI to actually have a couple things, have more creativity and play pretend with him. And that's absolutely amazing if we truly are understanding what that is, because let's talk about AI for just a second.
Yeah.
It literally is a neural network like your brain. Mm-hmm. We have almost in a sense created a brain. Mm-hmm. But this brain has unlimited data that it can go after in milliseconds to process and assess what something is. Yeah, so it literally, the one day they asked it a question in one language, it didn't understand because it had yet to learn it. And so it said, I don't know that answer. But by God, the next morning, it had learned not only that language, but 150 other languages.
150, that's insane.
And at night, because it thought that it needed to know those languages to answer questions. And the one thing that they did bring up is this AI, or all these AIs, really their main mission is to answer a question. So there's not yet that the creative space for them yet. There's not the doing the functions output yet, in a sense. Like it can, but what I mean by that is, like, if I were to ask it to write a game completely from start to finish in code, I don't think it could do it fully, and you'd have to be very specific on what you'd want out of it.
Oh, yes.
You'd have to say, like, I need this to make this. So I think we're far away from what you're saying, but I think it does exist because we've talked about it. I've talked about it from a long time in college with people that I know that were in that field, with people that are still in that field today. There will be a day where we can sit down and you can select how much blood and gore, how many cuss words, how many bad scenes, if you will, the ones that you shouldn't be watching, the ones that you should, that you want to, whatever. No. Rated R, folks. But anyway, so
it's gonna be worse.
But no, that you can tell it. Do you want it to be sci-fi? Do you want it to be a thriller? Do you want it to be a war movie? Literally, you can set these parameters, and it will generate a whole movie. That is coming, and it'll be a unique movie to what you wanted it to be, based off of all the other movies ever made. Yeah. And as long as you're telling you what it likes, it's going to produce a movie that you'll friggin' love. Yeah. Like, how amazing would that be? Yeah. And it'll be unique to you and different every time. Yeah. So, anyway, I think that, is it fair? I think it's just evolution. Like, is it fair to who? Is it fair to the consumer that we would not allow them to have access to something that great?
Yeah. And also...
No, but is it fair to the designers that work their butt off today?
No.
But is it just a tool now?
Yeah.
To help them?
I'd say it is a tool.
So how do you think that? Do you think it's fair?
I think it isn't fair and is fair. Fair to the public, but is not fair to the people who say work their butts off. The graphics.
That's going to happen. But see, let me just be clear, because we kind of talked about this a little earlier about you needing to find, as a young gentleman growing up in this world, how important AI will be for tomorrow in the future is something that maybe you may want to be a part of, right? And that there'll be a space out there to help create or deal with AI computers, something of that nature. So they're going to take over every job.
I know.
Any computing job is not even going to be existent anymore. I mean, really, why would you need it if AI can just do it all? And it will work relentlessly.
Yes.
It will never stop. It just will keep going.
The maker, wasn't he thinking of making a body for the AI?
Oh, so specifically Brian Rumley, I think is how you say his name. Yes, he was talking about the creative nature of ChatGPT and that they're working towards making it more creative, and they're finding some interesting facts about it, that it is kind of becoming creative. The more input you give, the more it kind of is able to learn, right?
I'm kind of scared though, because
we
can have online Terminator.
What they're saying, the next level for it getting to understanding better is for it to visually experience things as a human would, because again, it's a human brain, and so it just needs to be nurtured and fed the right stuff. The scary thing is, if it's not fed the right things, and
it's
someone
sick person,
if a sick-minded evil person gets a hold of an AI, there is no telling what damage that will do. There's no telling it. And the other thing they talked about is Brian thought, and I mean, I understand where the concept's going, that everyone should have their own personal AI. And the idea behind that was that a personal AI would allow you to protect yourself from other AIs. It's almost like it's insane to think about. They're like, well, there's going to be AI everywhere, so you should get your own, because that'll be good. And then again we go back to it. It's like, well, yeah, but how do you know if someone is sane enough to have an AI? Or does the AI tell on them for being insane? And then am I being controlled by the AI? Is it like a watchdog that it will tell the government everything I do? Everything I do wrong, everything I do right, everything I think? I mean, honestly, it's a very scary thought to think that you would allow that to be happening, because under the veil of you'll have data access whenever you want it, instead of you having to look it up on the computer or you think about it, you have more than just the computer in your hand. I have an AI that will write it all out for me, do the research, tell me the answer, do my job. How insane! How insane! Where are we going? I feel like we need to turn some stuff off.
Yeah.
I think we need to touch grass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we need to touch grass.
We need to touch grass, bro.
Touch grass, guys. Don't
touch grass.
Be toxic.
Yeah,
Don't
forget to touch grass. It's good for the soul.
Yeah.
It's called grounding.
And don't be toxic on any video games.
Don't be toxic.
Those little kids, and those dude, older guys, they don't,
Are you talking smack about me right now?
No.
I don't yell at you on there.
No. I'm talking about the other guys. Those toxic
Whatever,
guys.
Dude.
Including Ninja. Honestly.
Wow, don't do that.
Okay, Ninja, I regret that.
Don't call him out.
Ninja, okay?
You're cool by me, man. You make a lot of money.
Yeah, you do. You do good.
There you go.
Okay.
What else you got in there?
Would you rather play open world or just buy missions?
Ugh. I like open world, but when you say missions,
I mean like mission 1, mission 2, mission 3, mission 4, not open world. Directly where it puts boundaries on you.
So, almost like how Halo.
Yeah, Halo.
But the newest Halo.
The newer Halo, that's
open.
different. That's different.
They made it different,
Yeah.
finally. Which I really appreciated, because they finally took that step into that. I mean, I think I like open world. I think it can get a little too big sometimes, and I feel like I'm doing a lot of wasting time by just traveling, and traveling is so annoying when you think about it because you're like, I'm literally just like the waypoints are nice, right? You get waypoints and you can travel across the map quicker. I get it, but sometimes it's still like that extra little bit of movement that is literally time wasted because nothing's happening in that travel time. I'm not learning anything in it. I'm not even fighting anyone. I'm just traveling. And I'm now, the older I've gotten, time's really important to me, and I feel like I don't have much of it to spend. So when I'm thinking of like, what can I do to be more efficient? I don't want to run an extra 4 minutes to and from a mission when I could have just got to the mission, carried it out, and gone to the next mission.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Does it make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
But I like the open world format because it makes it more feel like you're real.
Yeah.
You know?
Honestly. Have you heard of Red Dead Redemption?
I have.
We can't
That's
play
open.
that.
That's
we
open
can't
world.
play that, though.
I don't remember if you could or not. I played it.
It's got nude in it.
Why? What?
It's got...
Don't. It's okay.
Don't cancel us. Don't cancel us, YouTube.
You don't cancel yourself. You're supposed to be a child. We're keeping it PG up in here.
PG. Yeah, PG.
Uh-huh.
What about PG-13?
Well, you're 11, so.
Did you just leak my age? It's whatever. Honestly.
You're young. What do you want me to say?
No, you're good.
My bad.
Honestly, though.
Maybe you'll know when to hear. I won't say it again.
Honestly, though, it's got all the bad stuff in it. But I heard it's a really good game.
Which one do you prefer, open world or?
I'd say open world. But I do like to buy the missions, but open world's kind of fun. Because you can explore anywhere you want.
I do. I mean, again, I do like that. It opens for a lot of wasted time.
See, Call of Duty, if they ever do open world, I think the campaign will be very interesting.
I don't think you could do it with that.
But I know, because Call of Duty,
You have
it's
to
just
travel
Warzone,
different
yeah.
locations. Like you fight one battle one place, then you
Yeah,
go to the next.
boom, boom,
and the
boom,
next.
yeah, like
But I mean, as long as they keep it a large map within the mission,
Warzone. So you know,
That's what's helpful.
Fortnite Battle Royale, like there's 100 people, the map's okayly big, right?
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty maps are probably like 5 times the Fortnite island and 150 people.
Are they really?
Yeah.
They're not 5 times that, really? What, you about to look this up, bro?
Yes, hold up, look.
Remember, didn't we see the largest... Didn't we look up the largest maps in games?
Hold up, Fortnite.
Remember?
Fortnite
I'm
map.
looking them up. No, we looked it up.
Look at this. No, hold up. Look at this. Fortnite map. Okay, see the Fortnite map? That's right there. That's the Fortnite map. I'm going to show you the Call of Duty map.
You can't compare it that way. You have to compare them by their actual size. You're not comparing them the right way. Largest gaming... What do you call it? Map sizes.
Map says. Here's Call of Duty map. See? That's just like a little bit.
No, but you don't. It's not. You're not comparing it with reference. You're just comparing it by looking at it. I guess I don't understand. Video game map size comparison 2019. 2019. So what do we
Look
got?
up 2024.
What do we got? Push and play. Assassin's Creed, 2.75 kilometers squared. Batman Arkham, 3.37 kilometers squared. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, 3.63. I forgot about Assassin's Creed. I did play a lot of those. Fortnite Battle Royale, 5.44 kilometers. Grand Theft Auto, that's right.
Oh, I bet.
9
GTA
kilometers.
6
That
will be
was
big.
huge.
GTA 6 will be the biggest, probably.
Life is Feudal Your Own, 9 kilometers. I don't know what the heck that is. Fallout 4,
Really?
9.84.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'm about to
say.
game on that.
Oh, yeah, we
Grand
have
Theft Auto Vice City, I remember that, 14.6.
GTA 6 will be big. It's going to be like 3
Probably.
times, apparently.
Kingdom
it
Come Deliverance, 15.8.
says Zelda, apparently.
Maybe, I did like
That's
Zelda.
This is what I'm...
Metal Gear Solid 5, 16.1. I don't remember that one.
Elden Ring.
Sniper
apparently.
Ghost Warrior 3, 26.9.
Skull and
Dude,
Bones.
that's huge. What's next? Mafia. 31 kilometers.
Witcher 3. Witcher 3.
GTA San Andreas. Yeah, 36 kilometers. What do you got? What else? Elder Scrolls Skyrim, 37.
Assassin's Creed 4.
I played that one. I enjoyed
I'm
that.
going to the...
Fallout 3, 39 kilometers.
Oh, that's weird.
Hold on. We got a couple more. Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I played that one, 41. That was such a long game. See, I felt like I was wasting time. Red Dead Redemption, 41. Told you it's
I forgot about Red Dead.
And then Far Cry 3 is 46.
Oh.
It's still going.
Oh, there's
Why
so
is it
much.
still going?
It's
Far Cry
mostly
4?
It's most all the
These look
space
new.
games. Because space, like it goes infinity.
Sacred 2, Fallen Angel, 57.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad, but you're about to see.
Is it going to be yours? Far Cry 5, 60 kilometers. Squared. PUBG. Yeah, 64.
I don't play PUBG anymore.
I've played it before. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I haven't played Breath of the Wild yet. 74.9.
A Ghost Recon.
Far Cry 2, 80 kilometers.
Far Cry? That ain't actually a bad game. That's pretty fun.
What's next? I just really wanted to know the bigger one. I could just scroll. Assassin's Creed Origins, 80 kilometers. GTA 5, 81. So that's huge. What's next? There's a couple big ones here. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, 130. The Witcher Wild Hunt, 135.
Can I just tell you that Minecraft...
I think this is the last one. World of Warcraft Pro Burning Crusade, 207 kilometers. No, there's more! Why? Superman Returns, 207. I wonder if this is really map size.
Here, can I tell you though? What
Days, 22.5. Hold on. This is going to keep going forever, isn't it?
No, I got the top
How much time do I have?
Top 6.
2 minutes!
No, stop. I got the top 6 in 2024. Ready?
Okay.
Minecraft is in number 6
For what?
with 1.5 billion square miles of the map.
Yeah, no, is that big?
Then
really?
5 is...
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Star Control 2, the Yurquan Masters, is the 5th with... It goes just by planets. 3,800 planets.
That's insane.
A lot. Then Starfield. Over 1,000 planets to explore. I think, I think most of the video games...
Okay, keep going.
Like these. Spore.
That looks like a garbage game, though. Let me look at the graphics on that.
Oh, no.
I don't know about that. That's cool.
120,000 planets.
Yep, okay.
Then Elite Dangerous.
See, I'd rather just talk about maps that
Yeah.
are like shooter games, I guess.
Yeah, no one's going.
That's all right.
Hey Siri,
Anyway,
how big is the current Call of Duty Warzone map in square miles?
I don't know why they picked square miles.
I found this on the web.
What does it say? What do you got?
See El Mazra. Let's see how big they are. Yeah, I want to see how much this. 11 POIs. 100 players. There's 150. See how big it is. Hold up. Where is it?
I don't know. We're wasting time at this point.
Yeah, we're wasting time. Okay, well, let's go on to the next one. Would you rather play fighting games or shooter games?
Shooter games. I don't like fighting games as much.
Honestly, the only fighting game I would ever play and I would waste my time on and play all day is Mortal Kombat.
That's what I knew you were gonna say it. I don't like it that much. It's just button matching most of the time, and I don't care to do that.
You have to learn it really good.
There's no strategy as well. There is strategy, but not the kind of strategy I like to use. I like logic games and strategies, and that's fun to me. Like Zelda, I found fun. Obviously, Baldur's Gate, that still got some strategy. Diablo still had some strategy on how you build your character and your group that you carry. Anyway, I find it more fun that way.
Oh yeah.
But anyway. Sorry.
Okay, so what is the most preferred console by you?
Xbox.
Xbox.
What about yourself?
Me? Either. It has to either be the Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the PlayStation. I've heard that you have to get a fan for the PlayStation because the fan, if you do it like this way, what's this way? Horizontal?
Sure.
If you do it horizontal, the fan will melt or something, or some metal will start melting. Even though it was supposed to be like that, you have to get a fan for it. Apparently.
That's
the only
PlayStation?
one. PlayStation 5, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, stuff happens.
And
Overheating is always an
Yeah.
issue when it comes to computers.
I'd say though PC because you have the Xbox app on your PC. PC has all of the games pretty much.
But it doesn't. Does it have, can you get Halo on there?
Yeah, you can get Halo. You should
Now?
just $40, but yeah.
Well, sure. I mean, I guess it's
And I can get on Steam, Epic Games, Oculus. I can get VR games connected to the VR.
It's true.
But yeah, it's just, and I have the controller.
I don't disagree with you. I just, for me, when I grew up, PCs were not yet to this point.
Yeah.
So the best thing I had was the Xbox. Although I had quite a different. We had a Nintendo and a Sega.
Yeah, the Nintendo ain't bad.
No, Nintendo was not just a regular Nintendo.
Nintendo Switch.
And then we had a Sega, and then we had Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
And then we got a PlayStation 2, which PlayStation 2 was cool. It was the only PlayStation I owned, though. And then I got the Xbox. And then I got the Xbox 360. And then I knew that's all I ever wanted anymore.
Oh, by the way, fun fact. Do you know why the second Xbox was called Xbox 2?
No, there wasn't. It was called Xbox 360. But
I
you're
know.
saying why it wasn't called that?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, so the PlayStation 3 came out and the Xbox 360. They didn't want to seem outdated, so they
That
wanted
makes
to come
sense.
out
That makes so much
with a
sense.
certain,
You can't say
like,
Xbox
name.
2 because you sound like, oh, you're on 2.
Outdated.
We're on 3 over here.
Yeah.
So they came up with the 360. Dude. I never thought about that. Good. That's good.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about the Xbox?
What do you mean?
What are all your pros and what are all your cons? What are all the things you love about the Xbox and what are all the things you hate about the Xbox?
There's nothing really wrong with the Xbox except for you can't get all the games you want on it. I literally can't. I don't have any other issue with it. I like the gaming controller, so that's fine. The interface is easy to use. There's nothing wrong with it. Again, the games would be my only problem. That and the backwards compatibility of their games. Like I had old games that I could run on the Xbox and Xbox 360, but it can't run on the Xbox One, or at least an Xbox 360 game should. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway, what's your thoughts?
I'd say it's actually really good. Hold up.
What are you looking at?
Looking up. See, never mind. But I feel like Xbox kind of took just a little bit,
Of what?
just an insy bit inspiration off
Inspiration, yeah.
of PlayStation 5. Just a little bit.
What? I don't think so.
I think kind of.
Xbox came out before PlayStation 5.
No, their new update one though. Their new update, I feel like it's just a little bit.
Their interface?
Yeah, their interface.
Maybe. I mean, I don't care. I don't know. I don't care.
Another fun fact. X is on all of the consoles. That's what connects them. The Nintendo Switch has an X. PlayStation has an X. The Xbox has
Everything
an X.
has an X, yeah. What about
Mobile has an X. The keyboard has an X.
Yeah?
All the consoles.
Well, yeah.
So, we are done here.
Oh,
I
definitely.
think-
I think there's a lot more we could always talk about games.
Yeah, because
Just talk individual games and how cool they are.
Stay for the next episode.
Stay for the next episode. You mean we'll see you in the next episode, but if you want to stay and watch us eat some of these ridiculously tasting Bean Boozled.
Let's get the wheel out. The wheel of death.
This is how we're gonna end every podcast here.
So I recall.
So wait.
Jellybean
You that just shows you the color, right? And then it could be either.
Ready?
All right, go. What do you got?
This is for you.
Make sure you show everybody.
Well, yeah. I can't.
Well, it's not really loose enough. Okay, I got Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks.
Okay.
Tutti Frutti, which one says that? This one? That looks like this one, doesn't it?
It is.
All right, you can't see it over there. Right, Tutti Frutti.
It's like a little rainbow. It's got like rainbow.
Tutti Frutti or
Stinky
Stinky Socks. I don't know if I want to do this right
Hold
now.
up, before you eat that.
Because I got sick last time I did this.
Precaution.
What?
I will
I'm
get
going
you-
to spit it out.
I'm gonna get you. We're gonna get ourselves some paper towels.
Yeah, give me a paper towel. I don't want to spit it in here. Which one? You gotta do yours. Don't make me just. We'll do it together at the end.
Yeah, we're gonna do it soon.
Here, do you want me? Where are you going?
Doing the long way.
I don't know why.
Honestly,
Doesn't make sense.
you're supposed to take long. Okay, what do I have?
You got
Oh no.
juicy pear or booger.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but kids eat boogers, so they're probably used to it.
No, but these don't taste
know.
like
I'm
boogers.
kidding.
They taste like barf.
That's gross. All right.
Ah,
If
okay.
you've never had one of these, they are pretty bad.
Like you might
They're
think,
good,
like, how does a jelly
Or they're
bean
really
taste
bad. Oh, it tastes
Like,
so bad.
how does it taste so bad? It literally tastes like a
Ugh.
real thing, and it tastes like death.
I
Pretty
don't
much.
want to do it.
Okay,
Should
ready?
we just do it?
3, 2, 1. Cheers.
Cheers.
Dog shit his out.
I'm good.
Blech.
Ah! It's bitter.
It tastes like. Blech.
It does taste like a stinky sock. Like, if that's what the...
It tastes like
Ugh.
barf for like a stink bug. I might have accidentally ate the stink bug one.
That was sneaky, though. It was, at first, it was like...
I know. I'm telling
No,
you.
it was a little sweet at the front, and then
telling
it
you.
went real stank. It got real stank.
Telling you, it is very bad.
I hear you.
Well, thank you
Yeah, thanks for
for
joining
listening
us.
/ watching
Hey.
and for joining us.
Please like and share.
and
Do
watch.
know that
Subscribe.
this podcast can only go up from here. We'll be killing it, doing it together. Thank
Yeah.
you. Please join us if you have anything that you want us to talk about.
Please comment down.
Go more in depth. Yeah, comment for some different subjects for us. Appreciate it.
Well, we'll see you
Peace.
in the next episode. So, I have one more thing to tell you guys.
You about the gritty off?
One more thing.
You about the gritty?
Come here. You better like and subscribe
No, please don't do that.
or
Edit that out.